Hakuna haja. Hii ni mtu gani? Ni mudi tu.
Honorable Kadoria, Clark Wandaria, Mr. Murray, especially to welcome you to this county assembly. To social responsibility is when we bring the word social because we are social beings, and Your Excellency, you know that we represent a community which a county assembly we are sensitive to, and therefore the county assembly service board came up with an idea of the corporate social responsibility, where we involve ourselves with the issues that affect the community. Today you are here to grace that occasion because this county assembly is sensitive to the needs of the people outside there, Your Excellency. So I welcome you to grace this occasion, and our donation that you see today is the form of friendship that we look forward for, and the form of partnership that we look forward for. So we as the county assembly are here to demonstrate that we care for our community, we care for our people, and we care for the people whose purpose we are here. Your Excellency, I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate the county commissioner. We know that even in the national government system, you are supporting the vulnerable outside there. And we know that through the cash transfer programs, you have been able to support many people who have been affected by in one way or the other. We are lucky as a county not to have had any case, and Your Excellency, for the measures that have been put in place, the protocols that we have been obeying, the Ministry of Health protocols, has been a big issue to ensure that we are not affected. So therefore, I congratulate the national government and the county government, and that we will continue in this partnership to ensure that even those legislations that are necessary in the support of the community are enacted with the speed that it requires. To the general public and the colleagues who are here, members of county assembly, mine is to continue urging you to ensure that we follow the protocols that have been announced by the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization.
The guest, today is a big day because as you are aware that we have a serious pandemic which is ravaging the country. Directly from His Excellency the President of the Republic. But before I can speak for the social distance arrangement, I can see is an ordinary disease system. Kutuwezesha sisi zote kuwa hapa, nataka kusema ni asanti kwa Mwenyezi Mungu. Ya pili, nimwambie karibuni sana Karigani. Hapa ni Karigani, kila mtu ajisikie hako wodi ya Karigani, ambayo mimi naambia watu hii ndio commercial town, ni commercial ward ya Tharaka Nithi County. Na kwa sababu siku ya leo sio siku ya speeches, ilikuwa nataka kumwambia karibuni, na nimwambie ile kazi mnaona hapa ya assembly ni mzuri, hata wale wengine wa emulate hii kazi, kwa sababu najua hii kazi ya corona sio ya mtu mmoja. Kila mtu tafadhali, hata kama ni nyumbani, tunaomba kama uko na chakula, pia ndugu yako, pia neighbor wako, ili tusaidiane, tuone kama tutasaidika sisi zote. Kwa hivyo mimi sina mengi ya kusema, niyo tu na kumwambia karibuni sana, keep distance, na tafadhali kuwa mbali na mwingine, kwa sababu hii ni kazi ya kila mtu. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
To promote domestic, but later the moment the president gives the elective, tukakaa chini na administration, tukaona ya kwamba hiyo yote mali yoko pamoja ikieta kwa people. So I want to thank all our members na kuambia hata wale watu tuko na wao, watu kutoka maili ya mawodi zetu tumetoka, nijua ya kwamba ni jukumu mkuu la kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumepigana na huu ugonjwa. Mimi nashukuru Mungu na ningeomba Your Excellency the governor, our governor of the Kamiti County, naona tuko na mama county, hata nyinyi wakati mko na national function tualikeni tuwe pale kama msiaga sisi tuone tumesikana pamoja, kwa hiyo tumesikana na governor na assembly. Wewe ukipeana msaada tualike hata sisi tuingie tuone ile mambo inatendeka. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Your Excellency, allow me to bring some good message from our assembly, the County Assembly of Meru, as we launch this auspicious program, CRS program, and also to bring message and greetings from my governor, Meru County, your brother, His Excellency Governor Craito Murungi, because he is aware that we are here today, na ni vizuri pia nilete salamu zake. Nimechukua, asante sana. Pia niko hapa na salamu zingine, and go back to implement at my county assembly. In fact, we don't have such a program at our place. So immediately from here, I will go back with some information. We will draft our policy and of course implement at our county assembly. Ama namna gani? In fact, I was even to be accompanied by my leader of the majority party and the clerk. But because there's another program where CS is involved today, Professor Margaret Kobia at our place, we resolved that I come this side so that they can attend that other function ili mambo yote yaende vizuri. So with those very few remarks,
this relationship that has brought us here as equal partners, whose unit of purpose goes way back before COVID-19 pandemic. Your Excellency, honorable members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we stand here today facing a pandemic the world has not witnessed in 100 years, the pandemic of COVID-19. Life as we have known it has been disrupted in a manner not conceivable 4 months ago. Schools are being closed and other institutions under your leadership in implementing the recommended guidelines by the World Health Organization, the Minister of Health, to ensure that the Kamiti County is among the counties that are COVID-19 virus free. The County Commissioner and our office, in conjunction with other arms of the government, by effortlessly coordinating all functions of the national government, does not go unnoticed. We appreciate your service board, the honorable members, the clerk of the county assembly, and the staff for their continued support to ensure that the county assembly undertakes its mandate of legislation, representation, and oversight efficiently and effectively. I further appreciate the community service responsibility blanket CSR committee that has worked effortlessly to ensure that the county assembly has reached out to touch the lives of the people of our community. Through the community service responsibility, I am delighted to inform you that we have purchased items that you are seeing here today, and this is only the beginning. As the saying goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed. On that note, Your Excellency, our members of the county assembly, being the mashinani leaders in touch with the people of the Kamiti on a day-to-day basis, are playing their roles in sensitizing the people as well as providing any assistance where they can. I urge your office and that of the county commissioner to further involve them in programs with their wards as they are aware of the wants and needs of the people they represent. Your Excellency, players in the health sector in the county must too be recommended for the good work they have done so far under your stewardship to keep COVID-19 at bay. And now more than ever, I urge you at the county commissioner office to equip them with all PPEs and other necessary kits now that the cessation of movement has been lifted. As the first contact persons we have to take care, as the first contact person, we have to take care of them. To the youth, the success of combating COVID-19 is in your hands. But the world over, prevalence rates are highest among your age bracket. It is you who is contracting your elderly parents and younger siblings with the virus, which are short and long-term ramifications to the symptomatic and asymptomatic.
You have done it, and I know you are going to do much more. With our governor here, we are going forward. I'm not going to take much of our time because you have heard we have the CS COVID Mary, and the next 1 hour she will be here in our county. So we have really no time. So with those few remarks, I'll invite our Commissioner today, Honorable Muthoni Njuki, Governor Tharaka Nithi County, Co-Chair of the County Response Committee on COVID-19, Jane Kaire. First and foremost, I want to take this opportunity to introduce my colleagues from the national government who are here with me, and I'll just request them to stand up. On my duty to thank most sincerely the County Assembly, first and foremost for deeming it fit that will be part of this process. Today, you join other stakeholders, the national government taking the forefront in undertaking various initiatives and efforts to combat the pandemic and prevent it from spreading, particularly within our county. This afternoon, I want to commend my co-chair, the governor, because through our joint efforts, number one, honorable members, we have ensured that, and we thank God for this, there is no case of COVID-19 that has been traced within Tharaka Nithi County. I just want to mention very briefly that we have undertaken very many efforts to combat the same, and not only that, to cushion the vulnerable people within our society. We have ensured that the elderly have been facilitated. We have also facilitated the vulnerable families that have received funds directly to them. And we are also expecting very soon that other members of the community that have been affected in one way or another are going to receive support. Currently, at the moment, we are embarking on the Kazi Mtaani effort, where we are going to have our young people in the informal sectors to be able to benefit from the national government, and they're going to do some work. So, Bwana Speaker, being here today, we want to pose to your challenge. If there are any projects that you want undertaken within the County Assembly, we have a team of young officers that you can leverage on. And you have just challenged us to indulge and engage the MCAs. So we have very many projects, and again, we have a joint committee which we have in place that is going to spearhead the same. We have been able to identify 34 areas within the entire county, and it is our expectation that at the end of this exercise, we'll have hygienic informal settlements, we are going to have empowered youth, and at the same time, we are going to have money in the pockets of Kenyans to cushion them. Finally, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the national government to assure you of our continued support and partnership, collaboration and cooperation, not only in matters fighting COVID-19, but in other aspects of development and security. And also on behalf of my co-chair, we really appreciate and don't take it for granted that today you're cushioning us by giving us 100 beds, which it was agreed upon during a summit meeting with His Excellency the President and the Council of Governors that each county has about 300 beds. And today you are leading as example as Tharaka Nithi County Assembly, and we are very honored and privileged to be associated with the same. So with those few remarks, and it's the chief guest of the day, His Excellency the Governor of Tharaka Nithi County, to give his remarks, and I request each and every one of us to be upstanding. Kindly let's be
here today. The Speaker of the County Assembly of Tharaka. I am very aware that our time here has been exceeded because we are supposed to have a maximum of 1 hour, but looking at the fact that we are seated outside, even Dr. Durabu can confess that it is very hard to contain a virus in the open, and therefore we are safe even to speak for another 30 minutes or so, but we will not take that long. First of all, we cannot be ashamed to of health and sanitation to be used by the people of Tharaka-Nithi who may fall victims, because these beds are not going to the healer wards. We are preparing ourselves for those who may fall victims of the virus that we covet so much. We dread, actually, not covet, we dread so much that is in over the world at the moment. As a government which has legislative and executive arms, I am grateful that the oversight and legislative arm has demonstrated its true leadership and risen to the occasion and offered its contribution to fight the COVID-19 pandemic by procuring the hospital beds and the accessories that are accompanying, so that we can be able to fight the COVID-19 as a team of Tharaka-Nithi. As a county, we have instituted several measures to protect our people from the ravage of coronavirus, ranging from prevention of the disease by continuously educating our people to frequently wash their hands with soap and water, keeping social distance, which is well kept here today. Wearing of face mask, which most people feel they're very uncomfortable. I have mine and I have learned to use it all the time. Training of health officers pick samples of coronavirus without risking their health. Procurement of personal protection equipment, which we now say we even have advanced one, that we can be able to take samples of several of our people without risking the life of health workers. Setting aside space for isolation of sick patients and quarantine for suspected cases. Your donations of the bed today will be additional input that will ensure isolation centers in which patients are well cared for and are safely and comfortably separated to limit the spread of COVID-19. This generous investment by your assembly make it possible to save lives and better prepare us to control the infection and be able to deal with the pandemic to conclusion. And we hope that can come very soon. We thank God for protecting the county of Tharaka-Nithi, because so far we don't have any reported cases, and not my word, reported case. I did not say we do not have, but we do not have any reported, because even as we sit here, we do not know who has it, because we have very many, what Dr. Ndura would call asymptomatic patients who do not show any sign of the virus. It's a word I dread. However, despite the fact that we do not have any reported case, I would like to urge our people not to relax measures that we have put so far to protect ourselves against COVID-19, especially because barriers between counties, we have barriers, or rather we have neighbors, and we have interaction with counties that have got incidences of COVID-19 infection, and it is now evident that the barriers have been removed. The accessibility to all the counties is free, and there is a lot of movement of traffic, because Kenyans are social people, and we are also people who fight for ourselves, what we normally popularly call hustling. Make sure that in our effort to hustle, to feed our families, we do not also transport and spread the virus to the innocent ones, especially in our villages where we have most of the elderly people living. We will continue with heightened community surveillance and tracing those who may be detected to have the virus, to trace the contacts that they may have contacted, and to ensure that testing and treating is done so that we can eliminate this virus. We are aware that currently we cannot transport patients to Nairobi or to other counties. That once every county gets they get their patients, or they get people with the test who test positive, you must treat them in your county. And as a result, we must be prepared, because
our infection will be a burden of Tharaka Nithi County, which we all must bear. I would wish to appeal to individuals, companies, and other organizations to follow the suit of the Tharaka Nithi County Assembly and be able to give back to the community during the needy time. The strength of any nation, the strength of any organization is not usually known during the times of merry or merrymaking. The strength of a nation, organization is known during the times of crisis. This is the time to stand and be counted. If you are the most profitable company in the county, if you are the most profitable company in Kenya, we do not want to know you by how profitable you are. We want to know you by how you go out to help during the time of need, but for the people of Tharaka Nithi and people of Kenya. And therefore, we want to tell the Tharaka Nithi County Assembly, and I'm happy that both the MCAs, the staff, and the leadership are here, that there is a lot of blessings and much, much more in giving than receiving. Those who give are more blessed than those who receive. And therefore, when you give, you make room in your pockets for more to get in. There's a famous story that is told of the 1,000 note and the 50 shillings note. And if you look at the 50 shillings note, it's usually very worn out because it changes hands very many times. And there's a time they were telling a story, and the note for 1,000 was pleading with the note of 50 to hold its hands and make sure they go to church, because apparently the note of 1,000 shillings rarely goes to church, and it was fearing that it did not go to heaven, because every time it is a 50 shillings that finds its way to church. And I'm hoping that those who are saving, because these are past times for the business, will realize that we'll gain more when we give and we'll get more business. I am sure my CC Finance will be here today. Never give a second thought when giving money to the County Assembly of Tharaka Nithi. And in the circumstances, I'm sure she will be releasing money of the Tharaka Nithi County Assembly before releasing money of the executive, because I have not received any donation from the executive arm headed by Dr. Nduraku. So well done, Bwana, and we pray that we will continue having this collaboration, both in the levels of registration and the levels of executive. Today, I appeal to all the counties to ensure that we build up a capacity of 300 beds per county. The capacity is not equivalent to beds, because if you give beds, or we have beds and we have nowhere to place them, then that bed is as good as a piece of stone somewhere in the wilderness, because we need to have a place where we can place the bed. We need to have a facility where the patient can be able to shower and or bathe, where they can be able to have sanitation, meaning ablution block. We need to have a place where they cannot be bitten by mosquito. So it is not just a bed, but it is a capacity. And allow me to report to you today and the nation that initially we had reported that Tharaka Nithi so far has a bed capacity of 134. And I want to correct that and say that we had 134 beds we are reserved for the COVID patients. However, we do have capacity to hold up to 750 beds in Tharaka Nithi. We have facilities that have been built by our governments, both the previous and now, which can be able to hold beds, and that is what I'm saying is 750. However, up to yesterday, we had 134 beds in those capacities, meaning that we were capable of holding, taking care of 134 patients if we got one today, because so far we have not gotten patient zero in Tharaka Nithi. We had to get there, but we would be able to take care of 134. But thank you to the County Assembly of Tharaka Nithi that in the next few minutes, when those beds cross over from the committee of Honorable Gataya Mwenda to Dr. Mburaku, we will report to the nation that we will now have 234 bed capacity in Tharaka Nithi. If you look at the population of Tharaka Nithi, according to, I don't like using the census words, I like using the Huduma number and hours. The Huduma number was around 416,000. With the immigration from urban to rural at the moment, you've seen how many people have come home since they lost jobs. We are approximating Tharaka Nithi County now, we are around 500,000 people, 500,000. And I'm told by scientists that almost everybody will get this disease. So you can imagine, because all of you are going to get, some of you already have, now wamepona bila kujua. Let's assume in 500,000 we will have at least not half a million, let's assume 100,000 will get. With the 750 bed capacity, it means we have thousands, we have so many of our patients who will be taken care of somewhere else, like homes, probably in churches and in schools. We will end up probably one day, and God forbid, putting mattresses on the floor of buildings to accommodate them. But we may not get there if our people behave in accordance to what has been given as the COVID-19 protocol adherence. Wearing masks, social distancing in Kenya, even in Tharaka Nithi, is what is the most difficult thing to observe. And you cannot blame us because we are Africans. We like shaking hands, we like hugging. And even when we have learned not to hug hands and greet each other with the legs, and sometimes waving. African societies like whispering very much. That's what you can be a Moshene. You can't tell Moshene you are very far. You must go closer. I've been fighting with my people. Sometimes they think I am avoiding them where they don't give me virus. I'm the one who is supposed to give you, because yesterday morning I was somewhere near State House, in the afternoon I was somewhere else. I interacted with people who interact with very many. I'm the suspicious character. So when you want to come and whisper to me and you see me moving, I'm not saying you're smelling. Neither am I saying that I'm fearing you infect me. I'm just trying to imagine that when I interact with many people, if I happen to get, how many I will infect. So that culture of come and whisper to you, we have to invent another method. Why don't you use your phone? Whisper to your friends with your phone. Stop whispering to them on their ears. Even as we were standing here, look at this journalist. They are neck to neck with each other, half or half. So let us try and see that social distancing is not being put there not to make you socialize. It is just for a short period of time. We'll go back to our huggings and Mumunya goes to want to Mumunya, because it is just a bad time. Let us make sure that we set a good example, especially the leaders who are here, to our residents. I'm told in our villages it's so difficult to control, even as I finish. I don't know whether Madam Commissioner and the team know this, that the Merus, we take a lot of pride in making the Meru man. You know, the Meru man circumcision is not an operation. It's an initiation, it's an event, it's a process. It makes you from one thing to something. It is so serious we even change our names. We move from, like when I was a small boy, I was just called Modom. When I became a man, I was called Motoyuku. It is that serious. In Tharaka they call me Tarubyuka. Meaning something happened more than just a cut. So in our villages, our men are saying, wakati wanakunywa pombe hii ya kikombe. Initially, when before the COVID, you will find men who who were circumcised the same day or the same age group, they normally have an analogy that walikatwa na kisu moja, kwa sababu walikuwa wa siku moja. So kama ni wa siku moja walikatwa na kisu moja. So hata saa hii kienda pale unakunywa, wanasema wewe kama tulikatwa na kisu moja, kikombe tu ndio shida. So they are sharing cups, kikombe moja ama rohoshi moja, hii horn wanashare wote. It is important to teach them. It's not about, we are not taking away the cat. We are not taking away the age group, and the motto will still remain. But we now need them to separate. That if you have to take that thing, let every man come with his rohoshi. Kuja na kikombe yako. I'm saying that because I'm hoping that after this the commander will not ask me where are they drinking, because he knows it is there. But let us have decorum there as a drink, so that we can have our people evading this very, very terrible system. He knows very many remarks. To say that the county assembly of Tharaka Nithi, I am so honored and grateful to see all my MCAs seated there and remaining mute, not politicking, because the politicians will have politics. Even right now the politics are there. But my county assembly MCAs today have united. In fact, today they were held by mouth behind COVID-19 elimination. It is a great honor, and on behalf of the people of Tharaka Nithi, all of them, Bwana Speaker and your team, I say thank you. May God bless you. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki. Tuko tayari.
Yeah, and you can see Fred, you can take it very good. Very good. Fantastic.
What best to His Excellency the Governor on behalf of Tharaka Nithi County.
Thank you very much.
Can you clap for that exercise, please?
Okay, Dr. Biroku. I'm here, sir. Uja, you are fine. Tungeni Dr. Biroku kuogopa kuogopa. Wewe unaogopa sana.
Now, Minister,
hata nilikuwa nataka kumwona nimpatie hivi. Haya, shika.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Excellency the Governor. We promise that we will continue.